You're listening to Unfiltered with Rich and Lou, where common sense still speaks. Two Gen X voices, no spin, no apologies. Let's get into it.
Hello. Welcome, Unfiltered with Rich and Lou. I'm Rich.
And I'm Lou. What's up?
Here we are. So we are here. We're going to start off talking about our Mets and our week. But, of course, we are going to address the elephant in the room.
Right.
Can't not.
Right. You all know what that is. You don't even have to say it. It's been on the news 24/7 for the last week or so.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to not just live under a rock, you had to be crushed by the rock
Yeah.
to not know what's going on with that right now.
Right.
All right, so let's start off with our Mets. We're, what are we, a game and a half out? Or a game and a half ahead, rather, in the wild card?
Yeah, since I last looked, because we pulled out a win last night on a Pete Alonso ninth inning 3-run blast. So that put us a game and a half.
It was a nice blast.
Yes. On old Pete's nice blast.
They are all nice. You're right. Yeah, it was. I actually watched the game. I'm not going to say that I don't watch the games anymore, but they've been a little bit more difficult to watch lately. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's tough.
It's very
when you have a team that's supposed to be so good and we're so not.
Right. I don't know what happened to our pitching. It's just absolute garbage, except for Noah McClain. I watched his stats last night, and he did I don't know, 8 innings, 7 strikeouts, no runs, and I think they took him out for some reason. Just let him go.
I think he came out in the 7th, if I remember right.
He's 20 years old. Let him go.
Right,
Let him go.
He's got some life in that arm.
Yeah, I think I could go 3 innings. Jesus,
Yes, for real.
let him go.
For real.
You got nothing else.
Tong proved himself to be Tong.
He's not ready.
No.
He's not ready.
You got. It wasn't even a flash in the pan, his first outing.
Right.
Because his first outing gave up 4 runs.
He did.
We
but
just
he's-
happened to score 20, literally.
He did stick through it, though. He stuck through the 6 innings, so it wasn't that bad as far as the stat line goes. 4 innings and 6 innings, 4 runs. If he let up only 3, that would have been considered a quality start in the baseball stat world.
Yeah.
So he didn't do terrible, but the next game, I think he did a third of an inning, 6 runs.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That's horrible. So the
That's
kid's
when I
not
turned
ready.
the game off and I started playing like Call of Duty.
It's you know what's
I ain't gonna
funny?
lie. I can only watch so much.
When you get drafted from the college football ranks, you're pretty much gonna do pretty good in the NFL. It's when you go from the NBA draft, you're probably gonna do pretty well in the NBA. I mean, there's guys that they flop, but
Yeah.
it's pretty good. But with baseball, between AAA and major leagues is such a big difference. Like Jonah Tong looked like
That
Nolan
gap
Ryan.
is huge. It's
Yeah.
a huge gap.
I watched Jonah Tong highlights. He looked like the next big thing. He was striking guys out, making them look stupid. That doesn't work in the major league stuff because
No.
these guys have seen everything.
Right.
They know what you're going to do.
Right.
They know what you're going to do, and he got dealt with. That's the only way I
Yeah,
can
I
say
mean,
it.
you go from pitching to guys that have no MLB experience
Right,
to guys that have been in the major leagues for 8-10 years.
right.
Yeah.
And the guys in the major leagues, it's not just that they can hit the fastball. They know what you're going to throw, how you're setting it up. Like, they know, I know what he's going to do. He's going to give me the changeup. And
Yep.
here it comes, bang.
They know it's coming low and
Right.
inside. They know it's going to be high and outside, or
Right,
they know he's going to, dust you off the plate. They know.
right. They just know. And there's some guys that tear up AAA. You bring them in the majors,
Yep.
they ain't got nothing.
I hate that.
You
It's
send
so
them back
frustrating.
down, they start tearing it up again.
Right.
You bring them back up, nothing.
Right.
What the, what happened?
Is it just the Mets that do that?
Yeah, but as soon as we trade that guy, he'll be a perennial all-star on another team.
Right.
That's what happens with our guys.
Right. Send him over to the Dodgers and he'll be.
Yeah, he'll be a perennial all-star.
Oh, it's so crazy. So crazy.
Yep, yep.
But listen, Pete is doing Pete things. I think he's at 34 home runs on the season.
Yeah. Soto's
know-
got 40 and 30. First Met
Dude.
to ever do that.
Yeah, Soto is having.
He's MVP, yeah.
He's having the most unrecognized killer year.
Because everybody hates him because of the money he's making. It's as
Yep.
simple as that. Now, listen.
Didn't even make the freaking All-Star team. How crazy is that? One of the best hitters in baseball right now.
But I got to say, at the time about the All-Star game,
Yeah, he was kind of slumping.
He had a good on-base percentage, and that was it. He wasn't jacking home runs. He wasn't hitting with runners in scoring position. But then after that, I think that was a kick in the nuts.
Yeah.
And he just turned it on. Now, I think Schwarber is going to get the MVP. A lot of people say he shouldn't because he's only a DH. But a DH is part of the game. That's how I see it. And every team has one. So you can't say, well, he's not a DH, he doesn't play the field. Listen, bro, he's got almost 50 home runs and like 130 RBIs already. We still got, I don't know, 2 weeks left, a week.
Yeah.
So if they give it to Schwarber, I won't be mad. They're not giving it to Soto. We don't get that kind of favors from the sports writers.
No.
We just don't.
Nope.
I remember 88. McReynolds and Strawberry were up for the MVP. They gave it to Kirk Gibson. Now, Kirk Gibson, yes, he was insane in the playoffs, but regular season, I don't think it warranted it. But, that's years ago. But they didn't want to give it to us. They never do. They never do.
No, if you're on the Mets, you automatically have 2 strikes against you.
Yes, they hate us.
At least it's what it seems to be. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody tell me otherwise why the Mets are always getting overlooked.
Right. Well, we're the little brother, we're the stepchild in New York. The Yankees have all the media.
Yep.
They have all the sports writers. It's just the way it is, and rightly so. They've been around since what? The beginning of baseball?
Yeah.
We only came around in '62, so they got a big head start on us.
Yeah, so I guess we're relatively young.
We are. Yeah, we are relatively young.
I mean,
could use a
we're
couple
no
more
Marlins,
rings.
but we're relatively young.
And they got 27 rings. We got 2. They have 1,000 division championships. We got a couple.
We got better food.
Right. We do have better food. Yes.
Citi Field is look.
And Yankee fans will tell you that.
Yankee fans will tell you.
They will tell you that.
Citi Field is nicer.
Citi Field is better. Yeah.
Citi Field's beautiful.
Citi Field is an experience. It really
is. It is.
I've heard from Yankee fans that the new Yankee Stadium just doesn't have that feel to it. They made the stadium so it doesn't hold the sound either. The sound is not. It doesn't sound loud like the old stadium did. So,
See, I've never been to the old stadium, but I've been to the new one.
Yeah.
I went to one Yankee game my entire life.
Right.
Because why would I go to Yankee Stadium? I'm a Met fan, right?
Exactly. I'm
But I've
looking
been
at
to
you.
Yankee
cross-eyed
Stadium
over there.
once.
Cross-eyed, I'm looking at you.
Right. So I went, and they weren't even playing the Mets.
But you represented, didn't you? No.
I wore a black T-shirt.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was in mourning.
You were neutral. You were Switzerland.
Yeah.
I got it.
I was as Swiss as I could be that day. So I'd never been there, and my wife's friend was in from out of town. She was from Texas, and they were playing Texas. So she
Okay.
wanted to see the Yankee-Texas game. So we went, the 3 of us.
Okay.
Yep. That's how that went. So it's like 4th inning. I'm sitting there, and we had good seats. We were field level.
Oh, nice.
And it was probably about 98 degrees that day.
Ooh.
I felt like
Man.
a piece of bacon on a frying pan. I'm sitting there, I'm sizzling, and I'm just like, I don't even like the Yankees. Why am I here? So I'm like, hey, anybody want a drink or anything that I can go get in the shade? Anything?
Please.
Just- you need a napkin? Like, what do you need? So we were all dying, man. Everybody was so hot. It was just, the sun was just so strong that day.
Yep.
So we all get up, we go and we get bottles of water, and we got some food or whatever. Then we kind of like walked around. Now, I've never been there before. And my wife had never been there before, the new stadium compared to the old one.
Right.
And this woman, I don't know if she's been there before or not, but so we walked around and took some pictures and whatnot and all that. And then it was like the 7th inning. And look, I don't leave games early, ever.
I do.
I don't. I refuse to.
I do.
I learned my lesson. Okay,
Yeah.
I left a baseball game. I don't remember the year.
Mm-hmm.
Like 20-some years ago. Back when we had Mo Vaughn.
Mo Vaughn.
Mo Vaughn.
Blast from the past.
Yes. So we were losing. Of course, it's the Mets. We're losing. And I had season tickets back then. They weren't great seats. First base, upper level, Shea Stadium. But they were boxed, so I had the front row.
There you go.
So it was still cool. And it was about the experience. I was going to 2-3 games a week. You know what I mean? It was a lot of fun. Had a whole group of us. So we're at this game. Mets are getting the snot knocked out of them. And I'm like, you know what, man? We have no chance of winning. And the guys that I'm with are like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to wait an hour to get out of the parking lot after watching them lose. Let's go now.
Right, exactly.
So we leave. As we're walking through the parking lot, the stadium erupts.
Really?
So apparently, after we left, took us, we all, went to the bathroom, grabbed a bottle of water for the ride, all that kind of stuff. As we're walking to the car, Mo Vaughn, 3-run home run, ties up the game. We won in the 11th inning. I left early. Once you walk out of the stadium, you can't go back in. So that was the end of that.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once you leave, you can't go back in.
Gotcha.
So after that, I said, I don't care. We got to be losing 20-0 for me to leave early.
Right.
I am never leaving a game early again. Now, fast forward back to the Yankee game. Girls are like, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of hot. You guys want to go? And I'm just standing there like, yeah, I'm good.
Right.
They're like, really? You'll leave? We didn't think you'd leave early. And my wife's like, yeah, you never leave games early. I'm like, yeah, and I never go to Yankee games either.
Bingo.
So if you want to leave,
right,
my keys are right here.
You got no dog in this race.
So we left.
Right.
So, right, exactly. So we left. And by the time we left, it was like the 8th inning or whatever. It's whatever. I could say I've been to Yankee Stadium. Not impressed. City Field, hands down. And like you said, Yankee fans will say it alike.
Oh, they'll tell you.
So much better.
They'll tell you.
Great food, great atmosphere.
Right.
Some people say, oh, it's a little too commercial. Really?
Let's stop. I don't even know what that means.
Everybody there is passionate. Every seat. Now, I've never sat at the upper level.
Right.
At City Field. I've either done field,
right.
Or second level. That's it.
Right.
But listen, it's not Yankee Stadium, so the tickets aren't as expensive. You know what I mean? So you could afford to sit at a better seat at City Field as well. Although,
Yankee Stadium is more money, huh?
yeah,
I didn't know that. I thought City Field was more money since it's newer.
Well, they're catching up.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they're starting to catch up. Of course, right? Of course. So, but it's cool, man. I like City Field. It's a cool place to be. You can hang out there, and you can I want to do a concert there.
You think? I went to a concert there. It wasn't that good.
Oh, really?
Now, mind you, it wasn't just the concert. It was the Met game, and the concert was after. Okay? It was Daughtry, which I like him.
Okay.
He was on the, I think he was on the American Idol.
Yeah.
He didn't win, but,
Yeah, he was like in top whatever.
I don't know how that guy didn't win.
Dude, that guy can sing.
He had a good career. He's got a voice on him, holy. But where we were, you had to stay in the seats you were in to watch the concert, and they put them in center field. So how are you even seeing anything? It's like, I get what they did, but it was like, it just wasn't set up right. They didn't do it right.
No, I'd want to go there for a concert when there's not a game.
Right. They got to shrink the field, add floor seats.
Yes.
And then it's a concert.
Right. Do it the right way.
Yeah. I don't want to look like I'm in the upper stands, and, give us the option of coming down on the floor. Put an
Right,
option.
you've already been there all day. Give me a chance.
Like, let me just add that onto the ticket price. Oh, if you want to sit on the ground level and watch the concert, you get another
It's an
$30.
extra X. Right.
Yeah, that's all. But they didn't do it right. And I haven't seen a concert there. Oh, wait. I did see a concert there. It was the same deal. It was...
It was after a game?
No, it wasn't just the concert. We went to see the Foo Fighters.
Okay.
That was good. There was when Dave Grohl broke his leg, but still came on stage in a freaking wheelchair with his elegant cast, and he's singing like this with the mic bouncing up and down the chair.
That's
he's like,
great.
Because he said, I'm not canceling the concert. He goes, people pay good money. I'm doing the concert. I don't care. So he did it in the freaking wheelchair.
Wow.
It was
good
so
for him,
funny.
Man.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Great concert. I wasn't really big into the Foo Fighters. I knew some of their songs. Some songs, like, I knew the song, but I didn't know they did it. I was like, wow, they got a lot of songs that I like. So I went there. It was a great show. They're a great band. Really good live.
Huh.
So I got to say, I know they're not really
Who
relevant
would have
now.
thunk it?
Yeah, but they have a lot of good songs.
I mean, he was from Nirvana. You know what I mean? It's
He
not
was
like
the
he
drummer.
just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and what was it? They did Under Pressure. They did it really good.
Really?
The drummer did it under pressure, and then he died like a couple years later. Young guy.
Really?
I forget what he died of, but he was their drummer, and they haven't seen them since, like perform as what happens when a band member dies. They can't like go on with the rest of the group. They just like Led Zeppelin when the drummer died. That was it.
Yeah.
They don't really
Ironically, you're wearing a Led Zeppelin T-shirt.
representing.
That's it.
I gotta get used to the camera. Like when I go left, I go right on camera.
Yeah. It's the opposite.
So see that's
Yeah, because he's actually sitting on my right side.
right.
I don't know what it looks like to you guys, but whatever.
Everything's up. It's like a mirror. It's a mirror
So-
effect. So
So I don't know what we're gonna do about these Mets.
yeah, it's never easy with us. We can never just get like a nice the Phillies have a nice 12-game lead now over us. Like why couldn't we?
Dude.
I can't believe we're out 12 games.
I can't either.
Weren't we just up 6 like
Dude,
2 months ago? I don't get
Did
it.
we just sweep them at home?
And
then they
embarrassed
swept us right back. They were like, "Oh yeah,
They spanked us.
now you're in my house." And yeah, they really stuck it to us pretty bad.
Dude, our pitching has just taken a dump. I don't understand. I guess they ran out of steam because this happens to our pitchers every year.
Dude, I'm ready to go out there and throw the ball.
Yeah, except
Let me hurl
last
an
year,
inning or two.
we had the opposite effect last year. The pitchers were throwing shutouts and no hitters, and it's the
And we
same.
couldn't score a run.
It's the same guys. It's Mania.
I know.
It's Peterson.
The fact
Senga's
Peterson
in the
started
minors.
off good,
He did.
but then he fell apart.
He's very
Sanga's
inconsistent.
been trash all year.
Senga's in the minors, bro.
I know.
I can't believe that. That's our 2.
They were like, "Oh yeah, he had like 6 strikeouts over 4 innings in AAA." Yeah, dude, it's Triple
It's
A.
AAA, bro.
He should be pitching 7 innings with like 70 pitches. He should be smoking these
Yeah.
guys.
It should be like 1 hitters, 12 strikeouts.
Right.
That's what I want to see.
Right.
Because if you can't strike out the kids, you're
Right.
not striking out. Just like I was talking about with Tong, you got to be like lights out. But Tong was lights out, but Senga's got to be ridiculously lights out.
Yeah.
He's got to be like Maddox. I mean, come on.
I
don't
I'm
know
waiting
what's
for him to
going
throw Tong back down, man. I can't believe they haven't read about it yet. But
I got a thought.
what's that?
Is Jeremy Hefner responsible for this mess? He's our pitching coach. Do you put it on him or you put it on Mendoza? I don't know who to put this on. This guy's in charge of the pitching,
So
and they've fallen apart. I don't get it.
all right. So look.
I don't like blaming the managers. I know the players play. They play. But come on.
Yeah, but the old expression, attitude reflects leadership, right?
True.
So here's my thought on that. And it's not, I like that you brought that up.
Right.
So for me, I look at it as in the beginning of the season when all our subpar pitchers were killing it,
Right.
they're praising management and our pitching staff and the pitching team about how they took these mediocre pitchers
Right.
and turned them into these diamonds in the rough.
Right.
And everything was great.
know where
And
you're going.
everything was, rainbows and snowflakes and whatever else
Right.
is all
They were getting all
pretty
the
and nice.
accolades
And,
and all the credit.
right.
Know where you going?
Then he started hitting the tank, and it's, yeah, man, he wasn't ready to come up. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I don't know. This guy's got to go. And well, at what point do you act? You have to hold somebody accountable. I don't know that it should be 100% accountability on management and coaching, but that's your job.
Right. Exactly.
Your job is to manage and coach these people and help these people develop into the superstars we want them to be.
Right.
So if you can't do that, then maybe someone else should be sitting in that seat that can.
Yeah.
But
I
you have
hear
to be handed talent as well.
Right, I hear you. Now, maybe he used the tube of toothpaste theory. He squeezed out every bit of potential in those guys that he could get.
And it just ran dry.
And now the tube is it's done. You rolled it, you stomped on it, you pressed it. There's no toothpaste left.
I'm buying that.
That's it.
I'm buying that.
Toothpaste tube is empty.
Pull up their schedule. I'm
So,
buying that.
Okay. Mets.
I'm with you on
schedule.
that. I think that's a very good theory.
Yeah.
So this is what we got left.
And like I said, I hate to blame the manager, but who's responsible?
Go back down.
I mean, who else is responsible?
Who else would be?
Okay,
So
here we are.
All right, so we're off today. We're
We can't lose.
This is a 1-day delay. Just you're watching this on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Every Tuesday at 7. Make sure you tune in, like, subscribe, and share.
Right.
But we record on Monday nights, so we're a day behind. So with that said, tomorrow, Tuesday, which is today when you're watching, we are playing the Padres Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
That's tough.
Yes, that's
They are currently in front of us, I believe, by 5 games, as they're the second wild card. So they're pretty much locked in, unless they do a total tank, kind of like us. But I doubt that because they're a good team.
I'm really hoping that Pete's 3-run 10th inning home run last night got something woke up in everybody. If you can get Pete consistent, Soto consistent, and Lindor consistent, we will not lose. Our pitching could be mediocre if our bats are superstars.
Right.
We'll
Now,
be able to score enough to compensate.
another guy I'm going to blame.
Not that is how you want to set your team up, but that's the position we're in.
Yeah. Another guy I'm going to blame is our GM. Just horrible additions. Horrible additions at the deadline.
Yeah, I feel like he just overlooked pitching. He just had way too much confidence in Minaya, who just, well, whatever his name is, he just came back like trash. Senga, like, he pulled that thing in his leg. He pulled what was it, hamstring or whatever last year?
I don't even know what he did. Oblique, maybe? Something up here, I think it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think it was an oblique or something like that.
Whatever it is he pulled,
It
it
didn't-
pulled his freaking career.
Yeah, I think
He just has not come
done.
back.
I think he's done. I hate to say it, but I think he's done. We still got. I think we have 3 more years on his contract. Go 2.
I wonder how he would be out of the pen.
He walked the problem.
Oh,
is
he's
he-
already that
he-
guy that needs 6 days rest, though. He's not going to be no relief pitcher.
Even when Senga's on his game, he does walk a lot of guys.
He
That's
does.
The only thing he puts a lot of guys on base, and as far as reliever goes, that's not good.
No.
Now,
He puts everything on that ghost fork.
when
everything.
when we would during the trade deadline, there was a guy I wanted really bad, and I was talking to my buddy about it, and he said no way, and I said, "You're out of your mind. This guy is still good." His name is Aroldis Chapman.
I know Aroldis Chapman. He was on my fantasy team for years. He was a phenomenon back then.
Bro, he's still pitching lights out on Boston. I
he
mean,
really?
lights out. I wanted him because he's a flamethrower.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
got movement. Not like the guy, who was it, Helsley that we have, who's just straight down the pipe, no movement, batting practice, 100 mile an hour or 104. I don't care if he throws 120. He's got no movement. on his
Right.
ball.
You're throwing 120, but your baseball looks like a basketball coming down the middle.
Right. Now,
Yeah.
another movie he made was Cedric Mullins, which I actually liked, which I can't blame Stearns on because I thought that was going to pan out.
Yeah, I wasn't
And it has
against it, but I wasn't excited about it either.
No, I thought it was like, okay, we got a nice everyday center fielder who's solid. He doesn't
Yeah.
have to be Pete. He doesn't have to be Lindor.
Right.
He's solid, and he's got speed.
I
The
do miss
dude-
Taylor in center field, though, for defense.
Yes, and he was starting to hit a little bit
Yes.
before they got Mullins. Now, Mullins, I'm sorry, he absolutely sucks.
Yes, he
This guy
does.
looks lost at the plate. He hasn't stolen base 1, I don't think. I mean,
Yeah.
just complete disappointment. And I got to say, that's not Stearns' fault because I was on board with it. But
I was on the fence. Like I said, I wasn't excited about it, but I wasn't against it. You know, I was like, hey, that can't hurt.
no, and none of us thought it would hurt because they're like, oh, we got a nice little 20 home run, 30 stolen base guy. That's great. 260. I'll take it. That's solid. I'll take it.
It's
'Cause nobody hits 300
average
anymore.
to above.
Right. Who hits 300? Those days are gone.
Yeah, they are.
Nobody cares about average anymore.
I don't know
It's
why.
crazy. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I mean, how do you win the Triple Crown? The first one is average.
Right.
Home runs and RBIs. That's the Triple Crown. Not on base percentage. And
Yeah.
not WAR. I don't want to hear. I can't stand that stat. I still don't really fully understand it.
the war. Oh my God.
I know it's got to do with you helping the team win. I know that, and it has to do with offense and defense. It's everything rolled into one.
Yeah.
But I still don't
It's just
understand it
it's
fully.
too generalized.
Right. A lot of people
Give me
say.
something where I can do the math myself.
Right. Just give me average and home runs. I know that.
That's
give me
it.
hits. Give me
Give me some
stolen bases.
RBIs. Right.
That's what counts.
Give me something, man.
If you're hitting 330, I bet you got a really good WAR.
Right.
So,
Right.
Does it matter? You know?
It's crazy.
And the other guy from the Giants, I can't recall his name, another reliever, he's not good. And when they got him,
picked up, you mean?
Yeah, we picked him up from the Giants, and here we are fighting the Giants for a wild card spot.
Yeah, no
How
kidding.
ironic is that?
They're like, ha-ha.
And we traded our big prospect for him. What's the kid's name? He's doing pretty good on the Giants. He was one of our stars in the minor leagues. And people are saying, no, he's going to be a perennial all-star on the Giants. Here we go.
Of course.
And the guy we got sucks.
The guy we got, what the hell's his name?
It's not Helsley is the Cardinals guy. Rogers. That's the guy.
Is it?
I think his last name is Rogers. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Dude, at this point, our bullpen is like Swiss cheese.
Dude, Stanek sucks.
He was good last night.
The other guy sucks.
Stanek was good last night and came in the 10th inning.
I didn't watch the game. I can't watch us lose anymore. Maybe I'll start rewatching now because we jumped ahead in the wild card again. Don't call me a fair weather fan. I've been
Neither one of us are fair weather fans.
I've been here since '84. Half of you weren't even born. So yes, I'm not going to watch if they're just horrible. I can't do it.
I've been watching the Mets since the 70s. I just don't remember nothing.
Hurts my heart.
Hurts my heart.
It does. I take this shit to heart.
Listen.
Yo.
I mean, there was, what year was it? I can't remember what year it was, but it was a few years back.
Right.
Oh, wow, I'm getting old. I think it was 2015.
That's about that's 10 years back.
So 10 years ago,
yeah.
when we got knocked out of the playoffs.
No, we got knocked out of the World Series, bro, in 2015 when the Royals killed us in the World Series. They killed us.
Yeah.
And why that one hurt is because we were leading every game after the seventh. Mike Francesa did a show. He goes, the Mets had the lead in every single game after the seventh. There's no way we should have lost that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
He said we should have won. There's no way we should have lost that World Series. None. So that was depressing.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt. 2000 hurt.
Yep.
2000 was tough because we didn't just lose in the World Series. We lost against the Yankees.
Listen, I'm going to say it now, Mets fan. We had no business being in that World Series. I'm sorry.
I don't know how we made it, man.
We beat I think it was the Diamondbacks, because I remember Randy Johnson.
I mean, that was 25 years ago.
Yeah, like Randy Johnson was pitching, and we killed him. I don't know how we did it, but we got through them to get to the Yankees. I don't know how we did. I can't even tell you on the team, like guys like Benyan Bayani.
People talk about him like he's this superstar. Like he was average.
Bench player. I mean, we had Todd Zeal. He was pretty good. He wasn't an all-star.
Todd Zeal was good.
He was a good guy. But, I mean, Mike Piazza was the whole team. We had Jay Payton. We had, what else? Who's the other guy? I can't even remember who's. Todd Pratt? I mean, who are these guys?
Bunch of nobodies that got lucky.
I remember the first game. Was it Ike Davis? Was that the guy?
Ike Davis.
No, he was.
Oh, my
no,
God. He was later.
Yeah,
But you know what, man? That just goes to show you that chemistry can go a long way in a team.
Yeah. Well, you know what we did have? We had pitching. We had pitching, but no hitting. But when we faced the Yankees, they had pitching and hitting.
Yeah.
That's why we would no match.
That's why we got smoked.
We only had pitching. That was no hitting. Like, okay, pitch around Piazza, and you're done. That's it. That's the whole team.
Get Piazza out, you win.
Right. If you pitch a Piazza, you're insane. And Joe Torre knew that. Like, that's their only guy, so... I don't know.
All right. Well, I think we're out of time. We did have some other things to hit on. We will definitely get to it next week.
Yeah, definitely.
But we can't get off without saying, our condolences to the Kirk family.
Yep.
And Charlie Kirk was a great man, and it is a loss.
Definitely. Definitely had a heavy heart that day.
Yes.
And I didn't know him. And I had a heavy heart that day.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Never met the man, but I felt it.
It was like I lost a family member. Ain't ashamed to say that.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people don't agree with his views, but that's another day.
Yeah. So our next show will be dedicated to Charlie Kirk.
Yep. Make
sure you tune in.
Yep.
So as always, like, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Today was sports. Next week will be politics.
Okay.
We try to mix them all together, but sometimes we get a little carried away, and that's okay.
Right.
That's why we're unfiltered and unscripted.
That's right. All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Okay.
We'll see you next week, Tuesdays, 7 o'clock. YouTube, tune in. We're out.
All right.
Take care. Comb your hair.
See ya.
Thanks for tuning in to Unfiltered with Rich and Lou. Subscribe, share, and stay unfiltered.